So some people say, why is it in Vedic tradition in India there are so many gods and goddesses and people worship them, and how to understand who is supreme, although there is only one God? When we understand what God, in Vedas it's considered Bhagavan, one who has all auspicious qualities such as beauty, love, charm, knowledge, renunciation, and power. But when God dealing with material world, He's extend this material world as a government. He reincarnates himself and he sends some qualified super conscious beings to maintain universe while it's existing. So by the end of creation, there might be coming back to spiritual world. Some other souls, there might be traveling to another creation, just like a honeybee flying from one hive to another one. So all these gods and goddesses, according to Vedas, has 32 levels of administrative powers, beginning from the Brahma, creative universe, Shiva, and Vishnu, other guna avatars. But these 32 levels of government end up with humans, which means sages and the Brahmins, yogis. Why? Because the sages and holy people and educated people, really the people that are transfer ideas for our society. Everything we have in this world because of the scientists, the sages, people who realize certain things about science, physics, mathematics, electricity, etc. So they call rishis. In ancient time, they knew both spiritual knowledge and material knowledge. In modern days, so-called rishis and yogis knows nothing, neither spiritual or material. You have to understand, we live in Kali Yuga, the age of degradation. Therefore, in modern time, it's very difficult to understand divine hierarchy of gods and goddesses. It's very difficult to understand. It's just somebody who doesn't understand how the US government or UN, Organization of Nations, work. It's very difficult to understand who is supreme, what's position of vice president, president, prime minister, etc. But for those who understand spiritual management, they understand it's all come to one God, to Krishna, the pyramid. Therefore, Krishna is saying in Gita, Aham sarvasya prabhavo matah sarvam pravartate. I am source of everything. But as a source of everything, I am also everything. I incarnate in so many forms. I empower so many beings, so many jiva souls, individual souls coming from my divine nature. Just like you are maybe a father, so many sons, or maybe from one tree there'll be seeds that produce millions of trees. And you can say, how is that one tree can produce millions of seeds? So if you go to colonize some other planet that has conditions for life, all you have to bring just seeds with you. And from those seeds you can grow a numerous world. So that Krishna is a seed of everything, is a source of everything. And all the gods and goddesses are come from him. But most of them are universal material management of the software administration. So they also have settled temporarily body, but Krishna also has spiritual world with everybody like gods and goddesses, and they also have their own administrative power, but that world is world of love, charm, beauty, and attraction. It's a different world. It doesn't have the prison part is here. So if they want to kick out somebody for their own good to out of spiritual world, they kick out here, and sometimes they come as avatars to this world to enlighten living beings. So it's not just like they create the prison and they throw us forever in this material world. No, they're coming to this material world with their play to liberate us. And that's the wonderful news, that God is loving and forgiving. So his idea of justice is not justice of the court. Even the justice of the court, after serving several years in prison, you back out to society. So we're sentenced temporarily in this world, and our coming back is fully depend on two things. Number one, our own desire and spiritual evolution. Number two, a will of Krishna. If Krishna see, we're qualified to come back in the world of love. Thank you.